Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. So right now we're going to continue with our Dark Tower run. So yeah, let's hop right in. Currently we're on the 14th floor. We have three more to get to, three more to finish. And we have three more attempts as well. We got a couple more days to get this done. So let's see if we can get this done now. And if not, we still have plenty of time. So yeah, let's go. Okay, we are facing a Morgoth with a Drogon skin. Drogon pet rather. The Dark Reaper has the passive damage, the damage to our heroes, and then also the soul binders that will help do random damage when a ranged hero attacks. They had the Flammy Heli here with some crystals, and those crystals will give the Flammy Heli metal shield, as you can see here. We'll look to get rid of these heroes, and also at the same time summon heroes that have high health and relatively low attack, so that way we can get around that damage skill. So we're going to start with this hero here. Let me just take a look, see if there's anything else. Yes, this will be fine. We'll go with this hero here on C3, just to break one of the crystals. We got the Lollipop here with a little bit of healing, which is good. Okay, they have the Treant here with some block when attacked and also some regeneration. Also do have another building, sets of building here, some heal and some cleansing. We do want to get rid of these. We'll summon this hero next on B3. This Butcher will set the health of an enemy to 1. We also need to get closer to one of these crystals. Oof, okay, we have this Tengu Ravencrest. This one will set the attack of the hero that comes into play to 1 for a turn. Also, we'll see some attack boost temporarily. We'll go with our damage skill to look to clear this out, and we will also want to see if we can get rid of that. Yeah, we can also get rid of the mental shield here. We're going to use the Dahorn on B3 with a little splash to break the shield, and then we'll be able to then have all of these heroes being destroyed. Also, that Tengu did set the attack of this Dahorn to 1, so we can actually get around some of the damage skill for at least a turn. Okay, we have this Adherent here with an attack boost to the enemies whenever Pierce happens. Also gets an attack boost on its own. Let's see. We want to leave these melee spots open so we can have more soul binders. Also, at the same time, we do want to clear out these range heroes if possible, but we don't have anything right now. Guess we can go with, this building here will deal damage to enemies in the line at the beginning, but otherwise we don't have anything for this. We can see if there's anything else here. Nope. All right, we're just gonna summon this hero over here on D1 just to break this building. This Dahorn also gets resistance when he kills something for a turn, and so that'll help us out against both the damage skill and also breaking the other heroes here. You can see there. Okay, so we are a little behind on the board. We have this Poison Floss here with some extra summons and then also poison to our heroes. We're going to go with our Soul Binders now to look to get back the board, and then we'll also follow up with... yes, this Madame Lotrix here on D1. Okay, we did clear out the flosses, so that's good. We still are dealing with one other range hero. We also summoned the Madame Lotrix because these puppets can be used as random targets for the soul binders. And looks like they cleared out all of our soul binders, which is unfortunate. They have the Kunai Master dealing damage to our range heroes, and we do need to find a way to get rid of these soul binders, otherwise we will lose. So let's see here. Looking around, doing a shuffle, seeing what we can find. And do one more shuffle, and we don't find anything. So unfortunately we will be taking the loss just because of the soul binders coming out second. We'll try to defend a little bit, but we are going to be taking lethal because of the 2 ranged heroes, potentially even a 3rd ranged hero as well. And yes, so unfortunate, but that is what happens sometimes. If they didn't summon the Floss in the previous turn, they would have had one less set of range heroes to come into play, and then perhaps we would have been able to at least keep our Madame Lotrix alive because of the second set of soul binders going off. Okay, yeah, let's keep on. Okay, we are facing a Rajan Flaming with a Gleedy pet. Gleedy pet will give now a health boost to enemies. Also, the Rajan Flaming has some damage to our heroes, along with a melee demon with splash, and then also extra attack to the melee allies. We'll start with our we're going to start with this hero with high health. Also, this has a little bit of protection. This Cursed Shaman on D1 with a totem in front of himself. And that totem can get spikes, which is not too bad. Okay, we have the Olaf the Red here with a death trigger to deal damage to a random female enemy, also with an attack boost for each hero around himself when he comes into play. I'm going to go with this hero with the high health on A2, taking advantage of this attack rune. And you can see the damage skill has gone off for a turn. Yeah! Okay, we have the skeleton here with a little bit of vampirism and heal. We'll go next with... Let's see here... No, we'll go next with this... Yeah, we'll go with this hero next. Gonna go with this Alexandra here on C1. This Alexandra will summon a life palace in front of herself, will also cleanse allies, and the life palace will also be able to help us heal. We have this Danny Croc over here with a little bit of health steal and attack steal, along with some spikes. We'll go with our damage skill to at least get rid of the skeleton here. We also want to summon another female here so that we can draw away the death trigger. So in this case, we'll go with this female hero here on A1. This Moody Ghost here has flight and also will be able to freeze enemies in the line when she dies. Okay, our Alexandria has also silenced the Danny Croc, so we don't have to worry about the spikes anymore. Let's see. Well, we have that. Okay, we have the Keeper of the Grove here with a totem behind himself. He also gives spikes, and that totem can also give a health boost. We'll go with our damage, or soul binders rather. And then I want to follow up with another female hero, although we could just silence this hero and not have to worry about that. But I do like having the possibility of damaging other stuff. No, we'll summon another female hero. That way we have our pick of which heroes we could potentially keep. In this case, we actually did take the Olaf damage, and our hero is still around. Our Soulbinder is clearing out some heroes. We summon the Blair. The Blair is another female hero, also gives Mental Shield to our heroes in the row, and also when Mental Shield goes away on our side, we'll be able to deal damage. Okay, we have the Villano Maginus giving negative attack to our heroes and the radius, and then also we'll see a health boost to the Warlord at the end of the turn. We're going to continue summoning heroes in lane, I guess we call this lane 1, or row 1 rather, so that way, is it a row? Yeah, it's called a row, okay. A row is technically this way, but alright, sure. We'll summon this hero on row 1, give all our heroes Mental Shield. And then we'll also be able to protect ourselves in terms of the Soul Binders as well. And well, there you go. So that was Fergard. Ooh, got some life pals. How fitting. Okay, yeah, let's keep going. Okay, we are facing an ogre with a Shadow Ocelot, which is the epic version of the Galiti pet. Okay, we have this Angler Vole with an attack boost when an enemy dies, also with some extra pierce. We'll summon this range hero over... Ooh. Yeah, we'll summon this range hero over here on C1. Whoa! This Evil's Helper has the ability to transform a random enemy into a reward box. We're looking to actually transform this, but this is okay. And we're not too concerned about the Angler Vole because we will be able to destroy it with our damage skill. We have this Visitor here with some adjacent damage and also heal. We'll go with our melee hero here with high health on B2. This Dark Warrior has some vampirism, and then also will get Mental Shield to our Warlord when he dies. Okay, let's see here. Got that going. We'll go with our damage steal now against the Danny Croc here with the attack steal and the health steal. And then I want to summon a hero with high health so that way we can actually get around the silence skill of the ogre. I do know as well that our Arvada here has immunity to silence, so that can also play around that as well. And we'll summon this melee hero here on D3 just to guard our lanes. I can see the spikes on the Danny Croc did get rid of the Evil's Helper, but that's okay. Okay, we have this Maid of the Sea here. This one will give damage to one of our heroes whenever our attack is reduced, and also we'll be able to freeze enemies. Whoa, freeze enemy with extra attack for 1 turn. Okay, that's cool. Okay, we want to leave row 3 open because we want our Soul Binders to still come out. We're going to go with our range hero here on D1 behind the Arvada, just for a little bit of protection. Okay, we have the Tengu Raven Crest here with an attack boost to the enemies, also with an attack boost to himself, and the setting the attack of our hero that comes in play to 1. We'll go with our Soulbinder now in order to potentially get rid of the Tengu. And then we'll also go with this range hero here on C1 just to spread out our damage. As you can see, the Soulbinder is clearing out these heroes. We did force a silence, so that's good. And then we also forced out the stones, so that way we can now destroy those using our Soulbinders. We have the Terror from Below here with some freeze to our non-chaos, non-buildings, and also some vampirism. We'll summon another chaos hero to actually get around this skill, and then also we'll be able to just trigger off the Soulbinders again. And at this point, we just want to start defending our lanes and also improving our board. So we have the Wind Snake over here with some flight, not a problem. We'll summon another range hero here on E1. Okay, we have the Shearshaw here with some damage to our heroes around the hero that it kills. Also, we get some attack boost before he attacks. We'll go with our range hero here on D1. This Discordia will give extra attack to 2 of our heroes. It'll also help us trigger off the Soulbinder twice. I guess we did miss... Did we miss lethal? Oh, no, we did not. Okay. Yeah, I thought this was an attack rune, but this is fine. We have another Moody Ghost over here, but we do have lethal on the open lane B. We'll summon another range hero just to be sure. And there we go. So that was Claudius. Okay, we have one more floor to do, so yeah, let's hop right in. Oh. Okay, so we are facing a ogre with a Drogon pet. We have the Lady Snow over here, freezing our Chaos heroes when they come to play, also dealing damage to our Frozen heroes as well. Let's see, I do know if this hero does poison, but we're going to clear this hero out now if we can. Won't be able to. You know, we'll go with this range hero over here on C1. This ogre plant will summon a plant, and that'll actually either help us attack on the bottom lane here, or have a blocker on this lane. Okay, we have this Gravekeeper here with a placing an extra attack rune, also some block. You know this building here? Ooh, we have a Purification Abode. That's very nice. All right, we'll go with this building here on D3. This totem will deal damage to enemies at the end of the turn. It'll also give spikes to one of our nature heroes. Okay, we have the Ghosta here dealing extra damage to our Warlord whenever one of the enemies attacks. And also some damage to our heroes when we attack the Warlord. We'll go with, let's see, we'll go with the damage skill just to make sure that we can get rid of the Ghosta in case we can't destroy her. And then we'll also go with this hero here with the high health on B3. Okay, this Marquis de Sade also will give us health if he dies. In this case, we did force a silence, so that's even better. And we have a hero with high health now on the silence. We have the Old God Servant here, which will deal damage to one of our wounded heroes when he dies. Also extra attack, apparently, from the Gravekeeper. Let's see, we're going to leave row C open, or row 3 open, so we can get some more Soulbinders. And in the meantime, let's see here, let's go with this hero on A2. This Engineer will heal our heroes at the end of the turn, and then that will help us protect some of our board. Okay, we have a little bit of curse happening to our heroes because of the Freddy Lord of Terror, also has the ability to come back. We'll go with our Soulbinders now, and then we'll also follow up with the... We're going to follow up with this Madame Lotrix here on C1. Okay, we got rid of the Freddy because of the Soulbinders. We also summoned with the Madame Lotrix these puppets, and these puppets can remove negative effects once they die. And that'll actually help us against the curse. Let me see what has the Freddy skill on it. Just checking around. You can see from the symbols, but I just want to make sure because sometimes we'll miss something behind another symbol. Looks like we don't have anything on the Freddy, so that's good. We have this Cruel Gladiator dealing damage to one of our heroes. And we're going to summon another range hero so we can trigger off the Soulbinders again. Place it here on A1. Okay, at this point we did get rid of the stones, and we do have pretty much an infinite cleanse, so that'll be helpful. We have this priestess here with a little bit of curse happening because of our building, also a health boost. We're going to continue summoning ranged heroes just to make sure that we can keep triggering off the soul binders. Okay, we have this Eoster the Dawnglow with some silence to our male heroes when she dies. Also some flight. We'll summon a female hero so that we can get around the silence skill. And you see the soul binders going off and silencing our male heroes. We also summon this tiny Windrunner because we had evasion to one of our heroes when we destroy an enemy. Okay, at this point we have the Dark Knight here with some Mental Shield to the Warlord. Also, we'll be able to heal. We're going to get around that by playing the Evil's Helper here on B2, which will transform the hero and not have to worry about the heal. And there we go. Yay. Oh, okay, got some Bastet, not bad. Okay, well that was Dark Tower for the week. We'll need to wait until this is over, until we can start the next mode, which will be Pit. And we will see you guys then. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.